to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well, so the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on the third-ranked team, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Southern Miss's offense trots out there to open this game. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
The Golden Eagles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Takes the handoff again. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Down he goes, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Golden Eagles will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And they've got the returner corralled. So Louisiana's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
It's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Golden Eagles will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground.
Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, that is textbook by defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? At the 10. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
Fender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Golden Eagles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. And it's Louisiana on top, Kirk. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Under pressure, lets it go.
Hey, gotta be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Linebacker shifting around now. This time, a completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. 2nd down after that previous play. And he back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's complete downfield. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. The Raging Cajuns getting set on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Pressure is coming. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Jukes to get free. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Bringing pressure. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Boy, after a huge gain on the ground, they come back and throw the football, and the quarterback's on his back. The offensive line's got to do a good job of not just with the run blocking, but taking care of their quarterback and giving him a chance to throw the ball.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Makes the grab on the move. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Louisiana. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. 2 quarters down in the Big Ten championship. Couple of incredibly worthy teams battling for their rightful place in the history of this great conference. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Golden Eagles will kick this away to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Trying to build on a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. The receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. 1st and 10 play coming up. cornerback gets him. A completion makes it second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Golden Eagles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass, and that's going to bring out 4th down. Golden Eagles will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. They love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks like he's going to run it. Great move there. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to scramble now. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab made by the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. The Raging Cajuns are in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. He's running out of time here. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. And he knocks that one right through. And they tack on 3 on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And it's Louisiana on top, Kirk. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the draw start. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but short of the 1st down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Press coverage now from the secondary. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And with nobody out, he chooses to just throw it away. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a 2-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And this pass is on target, caught. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a fourth down conversion with that pass.
So it's incomplete. He caught the ball, but they ruled him out of bounds.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Back to throw again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense makes the stop after the completion. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
He's got it, enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's caught. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating.
Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Trying to come all the way back.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.